So Apple recently made it so you can publish emulators on the App Store, and with that, a new retro game emulator called Delta released, and it lets you play loads of different retro games, all with just an iPhone. It's actually really cool. So today, I'll be showing you guys step by step on how you can install Delta, configure it to your liking, and also install games ranging from Super Nintendo games, GameCube games, DS games, Game Boy games, N64 games, and more. You can even connect multiple controllers to play with your friends. Trust me, I've tried it and it is so fun. But without further ado, let's begin. Also, let's see if you can find all the golden pigs hidden in this video. The winners will get a shout out in the next video. Now, the first thing you need to note is that Delta initially doesn't come with any games, so we have to surf the web to find our own games to import into Delta as game files.
Now, I can't actually give you guys a specific site to get the game files or else YouTube will remove my video, but you can find game files to import all over the internet.
Now to download Delta, simply go to the App Store and search up Delta Emulator, and you should find it, but I'll also leave a link in the pinned comment. Now once you open it up, it should look like this, but obviously without any games. Let's start off with the settings here in the left top. Over here, you can find the players. So if you have another controller connected, you can, for example, add one person as touchscreen and the other as controller, which allows you to do local multiplayer. Then down here, you can also change the skins for the gamepads depending on what console game you're playing by importing one, but for now, we don't need to change anything here. Next, we can change the controller opacity if you want to customize your visuals, along with respect silent mode, which is pretty self-explanatory. More controller related settings here as well. Then we have syncing. If you want to have the same library of games on every device, you can do so by logging into Google Drive or Dropbox. Now let's actually download and import our games.
Now once again, I can't show you guys the name of the website or the URL, so I'm just gonna go on this website that I used to get my games, but any website that you can get game files of any sort works.
This is the SNES ROMs page, and yes, the game files are called ROMs. So let's say I wanted to get this Super Mario All-Stars game. I'll just click on it and scroll down till I see Save Game. Then it will tell me to wait, and then I will click download, and once the download is complete, I can head over to Delta. Click the plus and choose files, then go ahead and find your game file, which is usually in the downloads folder. Here is my Super Mario All-Stars. I'll just click it and boom, there it is. Now once we click it in our library, it should begin the game with the gamepad and everything. How cool is that? Now if we click the menu button, we can do a bunch of other cool stuff, and the first thing we can do is we can save the state of our games. So if I just save the state by going in here and then clicking the plus and then I change up the game, I can load the state right back to that frame. This is very useful and very fun to use. If you're into cheat codes, you can also add custom cheat codes as well. There's also a fast forward and hold buttons, but you can mess around and find out what these do yourself. Also, if your game comes with no cover art for some reason, you can hold click it in your library, click change artwork, choose game database, and simply search up the name of your game and choose a cover that fits. You can also play every single game in landscape mode, which looks like this. The controls are pretty hard to learn though, so I strongly recommend a controller for most games, especially platformers, and here is a list of all supported controllers through Bluetooth. Also, let's just take a moment to appreciate the insane amount of console games that are supported. It is not just the ones that I listed earlier. By the way, this is a Game Boy Advance game working completely using Delta, so yeah, really cool. And that is all I have for you guys today. This is seriously one of the coolest things I've ever seen, like ever. The fact that you can just get all these cool retro games for 100% free is mind-boggling. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and also join the Discord server. Everything is linked down in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!